I remember in 2016, Natasha was working on an arbitration. Effectively, a building wasn't built the way it was supposed to. And she came out of there, picked up a newspaper, and saw a picture of Aleppo with all the crumbled buildings from a huge bombing that had happened. It was such a stark contrast to all the effort that she just put in over the months prior. It just made us think about how it is important to apply the laws, but it's also important to set a good example for everybody else to try to help out where you can. And we decided we should probably do something about it.
Our wedding was called Wedstock. It was a music festival wedding, so we rented a 27-acre farm field. The idea for the wedding was that it be used as a fundraiser to raise money to sponsor a refugee family to come live in Canada. We'd been wanting to sponsor a family for a while, and so this was a perfect opportunity to raise the money and the interest and get a whole bunch of people involved. We had the invitation about the wedding and the logistics, but then we also had like a separate pamphlet at that time about the Syrian crisis, about the BVOR program in Canada and how special it is. We invited people to be involved in various ways. So we said, you can be involved by donating money, you can be involved by being part of our group of 5. Alternatively, we just said, if you want to just be an active volunteer or somebody who wants to be kept updated and maybe help out here and there, then let us know. I would really like to see more people our age getting involved in something like this. All the people I know who've done it are either retired or they're in their 50s or 60s after their own kids have kind of grown up. I think it's really important for people to realize like anybody can do this. All we did was Google private sponsorship Canada, and immediately it comes up to the RSTP website. They're very responsive. It's not an overwhelming commitment. We both have very, very busy jobs, and this is something that we have easily fit into our day-to-day schedule, and it hasn't really changed anything else in our lives. It's just instead of watching TV for 3 hours a week, we spend some time helping this family get accustomed to Canada. Our family's from Sudan. They live in a refugee camp in Jordan.
Imagine walking through these refugee camps and just thinking, any one of this could be us. We're very lucky to have been born where we are.
This is the weekend of work. Beautiful flowers, beautiful table with rug. And then we've got the kitchen, welcome sign, cupboard full of clothes, nice little bathroom, an easel for the kids to do drawing. Thanks everybody for your donations and your help. It's been awesome. And we can't wait for everyone to arrive.
They're extremely competent, resilient people. They take instructions, they want to succeed, they're very motivated people.
What they need help with is integrating into society here, showing them around, introducing them to people.
Now that they're here and everything's set up, it's just fun. Like, we just do fun stuff with them. And the 2 girls that came in are 5 and 8, and now they get a Canadian education.
It's humbling to see, when you see the impact that you can have. Just imagine all the other families that are still out there. And it's, why didn't we do it earlier is the question, not why are we doing it now.
I really encourage people who are thinking about it to think about big events in your life that you could use in other ways. If you're a company, maybe this is something that you can do as a business to bring in a family, retirement parties, birthday parties, sweet 16s. If people turn their mind to it, they could maybe start using those events to do something that they can remember for the rest of their lives.
It's an opportunity to do something bigger than yourself. You feel like you have the time and the ambition to do it at any time in your life, just pull the trigger and do it. Pick up the phone, send an email. It's not something I think you're going to end up regretting. It's something that'll last your entire lifetime.